So, I'm just kind of going around and, well, not going around, but just kind of playing ships that I don't play that often. This ship being one of them, the Kleber, whatever. The, New Khabarovsk, as it's called, but, uh, I don't think Kleber is better than, I mean, Kevlar versus Khabarovsk, you can kind of debate that all you want, but like consider something like Kleber versus Zorky, and that's just kind of a no contest. But I mean, I'm not trying to like shit on the Kleber, but it's just not a ship I play very often, and it's not a ship I particularly like. But I mean, of fucking course, there's carriers, cause why not? And I have this guy blacklisted as well. And he's in fucking Wookiee, so that's probably why. So, don't mind me. If you can't tell by the fact that I'm already out of reports, uh, this is like my third game today, and the first two literally combined lasted about 7 minutes. And that's combined, mind you. So those were like 3.5. Well, that's a bit of an exaggeration. It's probably like 5 minutes each, but yeah, it's pretty embarrassing how fucking shit some of these players are. Like I've seen players who are literally worse playing in a division than they are playing by themselves. Like a guy who went from like 42 to like 38% fucking win rate in a three-man division, which is supposed to be like really good at fucking carrying, but when you have a three-man division of absolute dog shit players, it just means that everyone else who's not dog shit like you has to work that much extra to carry your sorry fucking asses. And this fucking Chkalov, of fucking course. Of course he would do that. But anyway, and there's a fucking AFK Baltimore. Isn't that fucking beautiful? Because that's just what we needed. Anyway. There's the druid over there. I probably should have tried to turn that way to try and get some shots on that druid if he gets radared by the black, but I have a feeling this side is going to be more immediately detrimental. And the black just wasted his radar because reasons. The Schlieffen's going to be kiting away because battleship players. And this fucking carrier's not going to fuck off. Are those sap? Yeah. Well, there goes one of his launchers permanently. Got him. I honestly don't know how I got him because I expected those last shots to hit that rock, but whatever, I'll take it. Can I report this guy? No, I'm out of reports. That's unlucky. So, if anyone is interested, I do actually run IFHE on this thing. Uh, I do end up giving up Concealment Expert for it, but I think IFHE is a pretty good pick on Kleber and Khabarovsk because that increases your HE pen to 28 and 27 millimeters respectively, which on paper doesn't sound like a lot, but in practice, what it actually means is that you now pen the bow and stern of literally any cruiser that you're going to face. I mean, some certain ones will have like an icebreaker or something, like Moskva has like a 50 millimeter icebreaker. I think Petro does as well, although I don't remember for sure. But the bottom line is you pen the bow and stern of pretty much any cruiser that you come across, which is a very uh, good ability to have, is being able to do consistent pen damage to cruisers. And I mean, you're not gonna be probably be killing cruisers with fire anyway, so the loss of fire chance isn't that big a deal, and you still have your torpedoes to help you deal with big bad battleship players. And the observant among you will probably notice that I just said battle shit. That was not a typo or a or like a mistake. That was just intentional shit talking right there. Okay, now is my opportunity to try and get some good damage on this druid here. Of course. Now, druid does have minotaur guns, which is really irritating, but when he does that, uh, yeah, well, okay, that works. So anyway, back to what I was saying earlier. IFHE on the Kleber and the Kaparovsk slash Sorky slash Delny slash Tashkent or Tashkent slash Kiev slash Grozovoy slash Udaloy were pretty much just Russian destroyers in general. That 27 millimeter HE pen is a very good ability to have. You will still have problems penning the deck, which is I think like either 30 or 32 millimeters, but you'll still be able to consistently pen the bow and stern, which is very good and very powerful, and is actually surprisingly underrated. But uh, people might be. I mean, okay, to be completely fair, that's not a farm battleships for a shit ton of damage build. If you want to do that, then you'll be going like for a non-IFHE build for fires on battleships. But if you're going for like actual, oh my fucking god, this fucking okay, whatever. If you're going for like actual like game impact picks, then IFHE is a very uh valuable pick because that pen that lets you do consistent HE damage to cruisers is very good because it does stuff like remove radar. It removes consistent DPM from the enemy team. So, while on paper it doesn't sound like it would do a whole lot, in practice it is actually very helpful. So, I mean, you will see games like this that have like one fucking cruiser on the enemy team, but that's just kind of like a thing. You can't really write something off just because uh, of a few games where it might fuck you over. Like Asashio is a very popular destroyer, and it literally cannot hit half of the targets that it's going to be facing. Sometimes it can only hit like one or two of the targets that it's going to be facing, and people still play the hell out of that thing. So, I should not have done this right here, but I'm doing it anyway. I'm going to take a little bit of that pressure off of that Sherman, or the Baltimore. Guy's smoking up. Wait for that Jutland to show up. Hello? Okay, whatever. Salmon's down. That's good. Oh, that torp ran out as I was gonna hit. That's irritating. Richelieu did DCP a fire, though. Where are those shots coming from? Sherman's still in his smoke. Nice. Another thing that the observant among you probably notice is that I do not run any sort of range on this thing. And that is because you, in the majority of cases, will never benefit from having it. Most of your engagements are going to be about 13 kilometers-ish anyway, at least the way I play. Not just because I have to, but just because beyond 13, 14 kilometers, you're just basically might as well be playing like a cruiser or a fucking battleship. But, yeah. This Sherman really is kind of annoying. But whatever. I don't want to use my fucking reload booster on him because he's probably going to fucking go dark in a few seconds here. Just like that, he's already stopped shooting so he can go dark, so... Bow tanking Jutland. Or fucking Richelieu, rather. Team's throwing. Although that implies that they were winning. So, I guess they're not throwing. This is why, also another reason why I play so much Kid, is because there are fucking better players in tier 6 randoms than there are at tier fucking 10. Which is absolutely fucking pathetic. That guy's just gonna be fucking reversing into the damn rock. Come on, Sherman. Get your fucking ass over here. And there's fucking planes there, because why the hell not? I'm calm. Yeah, look at this fucking shit. An AFK fucking Baltimore placed third. And their top scorer didn't even clear 1500. And 3 of our fucking battleships, including a fucking Wookiee person, tied. Well, not tied, but 3 of our battleships placed fucking bottom 3, getting outscored by a fucking AFK Baltimore. Okay. So, if you ever wondered why I play Kid as much as I do, it's because I literally don't even I'm not even exaggerating. There are better players, like actual straight up better players in tier 6 randoms than there are in fucking tier 10, which is just absolutely fucking pathetic that these people managed to be this fucking dented. And Wargaming gets just fucking straight up selling tier 10 ships for straight up money, which is something they said they would never do. Selling fucking tier 8 and 9 ships to people for straight up fucking money. Is part of the reason why this is fucking possible, but also just because they've made it so fucking easy for the shitters to fail their way to tier fucking 10 that you literally have people with sub 100 games and a 40% fucking win rate in a fucking Des Moines or a fucking Montana or some other fucking tier 10 ship that they just failed their way to because Wargaming hands out fucking eco like candy and they make it possible to fucking do that shit. Or they just straight up fucking bought their way back, or they were just gone for like a month after playing like 10 games in their fucking life, and then they decide that they hate getting dunked on by fucking carriers at tier 4, so here's a fucking tier 9 premium fucking container for you. Because that's a fucking good idea, but anyway. That's my rant done for today. I will see you tomorrow.